What's up, guys, and happy Tuesday. And yep, common theme, the hood open on the SR20DET. Another minute S chassis SR problem. As you guys heard from the previous vid, or yesterday's vid, when I was on my way home, I found I was only making just under 6 pounds of boost. Came home, did a pressure test. I got a leak. I kind of looked at it because I kind of wanted to get it ordered as soon as possible. Whatever I needed, whatever coupler needed tightened, or I wanted to get it done quick. That way I could take kind of Christian out for a ride. So let's kind of walk through and see what I did. Alright, so first thing I did when I came home, and anybody I think needs to have one, build one. They're super cheap, super easy to make. Anyways, first thing I did is I actually pressure tested my intake setup, and what I have here is just a 3-inch PVC pipe with a cap with a hole drilled in it with a valve stem kind of glued in there. It's body panel glue. It's super hard. It's not like a tack glue or nothing. But I took off the filter here, inserted this in here, and pressure tested it. And when I was doing that, as you can see, a random coupler here, there was a hole wore in back here. And so I put this on here just to check it, and it helped, but that wasn't actually all of it. And if you come over here, you'll see another random one here. Earlier, this one had a hole in it, and now the hole had gotten a little bigger and it had come up over here. So instead of welding that up and figuring that stuff out, I just said screw it, and I actually bought an all-new intercooler piping setup, a whole new 3-inch one. It's an eBay one, and if that's something you guys know, let me know in the comments below. What is, you know, the difference between an eBay and a higher end one? I mean, I'm not running crazy amount of boost or anything. It's just 10 pounds. So let me know if I'm doing the right thing, but going with a cheap one. I know a lot of people are going to say no, but see what that's doing. What does suck is all this heat tape I have on here. I'm going to have to take off. Blech. But so that was leaking there. We got all new piping coming. So that should be here. What did he tell me? Thursday or Friday. I'm hoping for Thursday. Jake just got his outer tie rods coming from a guy in Davenport, Iowa. So those outers are on their way. They should be here today, well, tomorrow, so today when this video drops. And we'll get his stuff set up and kind of show you about the GK Tech Roll Center, what you kind of get for angle with that. I've actually looked a few videos up on that, and what I found is it's a lot of people sponsored by GK Tech, so you can't really go off of what they say. You know, they might be saying what they're saying just because it's a sponsored video. So we'll check that out and see what that brings. Other than that, you know, I did a good shakedown on the car with Christian. We went out and hammered down a lot, and, you know, the car, you know, it was alright. You know, it wouldn't build boost like it should, but it is what it is. I got a little rowdy in the garage. Probably shouldn't have done that, but it is what it is, and those are words to live by. It is what it is. What else we got? I hope you guys like that RPM show. It's an old school car show. A lot of older cars, but I don't know, it's fun to go to. So today I think let's dig into her rear brakes and see if I screwed up putting the rear pads on, if I forgot to hook something up. So, anyways, let's start jacking this up and figuring out what's going on. Alright, so right off the bat here, see the cable is connected through here. So we'll go ahead and pull on that e-brake and see kind of what happens, if anything. Because it's definitely cable driven, so let's check that out. Alright, so after some time here, I found here where the e-brake cable is. You'll hit this. This doesn't release back down or nothing. You'll bring it down, it'll tighten the cables in here, and you'll pull it up, and you know, it still free spins. So my thought was, you know, maybe it's a bad caliper, maybe the rear calipers are bad or something. So I held the foot brake down with a pipe, tried to spin the rear wheels, they were stuck. So it's not the calipers. And again, this didn't happen until I redid rear brake pads, so I'm wondering if something happened here. But I don't know. You know, my first initial thought, you know, in here, you'll pull up the cup holder out of here, and it definitely looks like someone's been in there and rigged something before. But you know, you'll pull it up. You know, you'll get this tight. And the e-brake cable's pulled up, tight. Still free spins, super easy. And I don't get it. I'm trying to understand what's going on here. But I'm just running at a loss. I was hoping, you know, maybe it came disconnected from inside the cab. You know, the handbrake, but no, that seems to be fine. But no, I mean, this is moving like it should. You know, it's just not going back down. I don't know if it's supposed to or not, but so I don't know if, you know, it's a caliper issue, if it's something in here, if it's maybe not twisting or pulling tight as it should. But oh, it's just really weird. See if I can see something in there with the camera like this. Yeah, I mean, it comes in right here and it goes here. I mean, this is moving. You know, this whole bracket with the cable, it's just not doing anything. So, kind of at a loss. I'm gonna put the wheel back on, you know, maybe do some research, and maybe it's a caliper issue. I don't understand how it could be, but you know, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Some other things on the list for this: we're gonna get some lowering springs, new shocks, get this thing to sit in a little better. I mean, if you look at this thing, I mean, this thing is really clean. I mean, Brittney takes really good care of this thing, and it's super clean. But, you know, for an 07, she's had it, you know, 6 years, I think. 5 years. And, you know, the only issue is this, these calipers, I keep saying hydro, the handbrake not working. So, I mean, I'll kind of show you guys, I'll kind of hit on it a little bit here. I have a light switch here. See if I can kind of do this and record at the same time. you hit down on that, I'll try to clamp it down, I guess. Oh, gotta tighten her up even more. Nothing. Yeah, you know, to just hit this down. But I mean, this goes down, and I mean, when you pull the e-brake, it pulls up just like that, super tight. But you know, nothing happens, and I can't. You know, I don't understand if it's something in here. If you guys know, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I mean, I'd love to get this fixed for her. It's really aggravating. But I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean let's try it now. That's idiot. Okay, now let's try it. Okay. Now that I'm not a big dummy, this is looser-ish now. Give that another shot. I mean, yeah, you can see it. You know, pull down. I mean, and it pulls, you know, just fine. It's just for some reason, you know, when I'm pulling up, it's got no tension. So, I don't know how far down it's supposed to go. I don't know if it's supposed to go all the way down there or not, but okay, well, yeah. And this one looks like the same thing. It's up high. I guess let's push that down and pull up on it and see what happens. I'm gonna assume nothing, but you know, you never know. Alright, so I figured it out. Thank gosh. So back here, that spring was actually seizing up and wasn't allowed bringing this back down. So it'd come up and it'd release, but this wouldn't come back down. So when I would hit it down, both sides, and I pull on the e-brake, it would work. But as soon as I release the e-brake, these would free up, but this wouldn't come back down. So what I did is I used some Schaefer's penetrating oil, and I soaked it, this side and that other side, and kind of took a vice grips to here and kind of just went up and down, kept working it and spraying on that spring. Now when I pull the e-brake, they both lock up. Let me show you. Okay, so free spin now. Now you guys saw before when I pull the e-brake, I keep wanting to call it a hydro. Now it's tight. I pull it up just a little bit. That one's locked. That one's locked. Now, the real test, let's release it. See if they move. Movement there. Movement there. Now let's pull it again and see if it works again. Locked. Locked. Alright. There you have it. Looks like we got her fixed. I'm going to keep dousing it in Pentrol. Keep working that spring. Get it back loose again. But, looks like we got it fixed. Looks like Brittney's going to be kind of happy about it. Doesn't really matter before. You know, it really sucked because we didn't have the shop. And it wasn't heated. So, she couldn't really let it warm up without finding a flat spot at the old place. So, that kind of sucked. But, you know, we got this fixed now. And we have a heated shop. So, hopefully Brittney's happy. Hopefully she's stoked with it. I'm stoked we finally got it figured out. I was thinking I had to buy new calipers or something, but job well done. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, keep on sliding.